740. KTRH.
Just about 7:23 here in Houston's Morning News. We have some unfinished border wall. The contractors are working, we understand, feverishly to try to get it done because, like most government contracts, there's an out clause that Joe Biden could institute once he takes office and stop wherever they're at right in their tracks. And, of course, these guys at the very least want to get paid. But it's just the general idea that, we've added about 400 or more miles of border wall. And just about anybody I've talked to has anything to do with ICE or protecting our border has praised the president for doing it and has talked about how important it has been to doing their job the right way. Victor Avila joins us. He's a former ICE special agent. He's a hero. Put his life on the line for this country to protect our border. How important is this border wall? How much of a difference has what we have built so far made, Victor?
It's made a tremendous impact on the type of traffic and illegal traffic that we see in between the ports of entry, where the new border wall has come up by not completely eliminating, but really stopping a lot of the traffic of human trafficking, vehicles that come across. A lot of people don't realize that drugs are smuggled with SUVs full of drugs through the river on the Texas side. I worked those type of cases in my career. And also Border Patrol really wants the wall as a tool, as you mentioned, to funnel that traffic to a certain area where they have a better opportunity to respond to that illegal activity.
Not just illegal activity. I mean, you were witness to what actually became almost an invasion of this country, weren't you?
Absolutely. I mean, you talk about what's happening in the last couple of years with the caravans, and the message that we're sending right now, at least the possible Biden administration, is come on over. There's the magnet. Come on over. I'm going to open the border. And if you thought the caravans were a problem in the last year and a half ago, you're not going to believe what we're going to see of hundreds of thousands of people coming towards our border to try to gain access to our country.
And you know what, Victor, considering the fact that it really hasn't been part of the mainstream news for quite some time now, there's probably some people operating under the delusion that there's not much going on at the border now, but that's not true, is it?
That's a great point, Jimmy, because the media has not focused on what's going on down there. And let me tell you, the southern border and Mexico is as active as ever. Record numbers of seizures of methamphetamine, fentanyl are occurring down there every day. The human smuggling continues. The Mexican cartels are out of control in Mexico with the violence. And all of that is a direct impact to our communities in the United States as the poison that they bring in here, the illegal activity affects our communities.
Are you still connected with people with the Border Patrol? What's the morale like there now on the border?
The morale actually improved under the Trump administration. They really got pumped up after they endorsed them, which is one of the first times that had ever happened by the Border Patrol union. But they're concerned right now. They're having meetings. They're really gathering to see what's going to happen and what they're going to do if, in fact, the Biden administration takes over and eliminates most of the policies that have been placed by President Trump. Biden has already said that he's going to stop the construction of the wall on day one. That's one thing. He's going to try to end deportations on the first 100 days. He's going to end the remain in Mexico policy for the asylum seekers. The catch and release is going to get rid of that. And it's going to start working towards granting amnesty for all illegal aliens present in the U.S. So it's a big, cumbersome task to undo with a stroke of a pen. I believe it's not a good thing to do that, and hopefully they'll realize that this is something that you have to, if in fact you're going to do it at least in phases.
Okay, Victor, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your insight. Former ICE Special Agent Victor Avila joining us here on News Radio 740 KTRH.